electricity costs in Jamaica is very high because we are not blessed with things like natural gas like Trinidad. We have to import all our fuels and we really heavy fuel oil and diesel oil. The only way to get the cost of electricity down in these times when oil prices are moving very rapidly is to really change out the generating plant to put in new and more efficient plants and that can burn cheaper fuel and more efficiently. Get more efficient plants in the system at a cheaper rate. This we see is really heart of the problem. The consumers have issues with high prices. What we say to JPS, although the price is high, you must look at each consumer and treat them fairly, listen to them, and such that you can understand their complaints so that they don't aggravate these high prices. If they have issues and you need to explain the issues to the consumer, we say go explain to the consumer. The consumer have a right, having gone to JPS, to come to us if they're having issues with anything that JPS does. The OUR will settle those issues and investigate those issues. But we say to the consumer, bear with us. New things are coming on the way, but it will take time to really change those plans. These plans have been with us for over 30 years.
This protest was actually planned, yes, as a blackout Friday. We believe the billing practices are very unfair and very oppressive. We believe that the customer service is out of whack with international standards. We believe that the technology used by JPS is archaic, outdated, and outmoded. We decided as PMPYO to show to the Jamaica Public Service our concerns as to what is the average man is feeling, what is the concern of the inner city residents, uptown residents. And this is in fact not a political move because you have the JLP supporting, the NNC supporting, and so on.
I remember when Colonel Charles said anybody then catch a thief tonight will have to pay 2,000 and spend 6 months at jail. I had used me 2 lamp. I never thief it, I go and get me meter. I pay $200 for the meter at Orange Street and get me light.
The next phase is to go to government to say that they have to now take the leadership in breaking up this monopoly. They have to take the leadership in ensuring that the Jamaica Public Service provides the service at a cost that ordinary Jamaicans can afford.
So the protest is good. I have to come. Make me voice here.
The reason why people are poor is because, certainly one of the reasons is because they have low levels of human capital. So their earning power is very low to minimum. And therefore they can't have a reasonable standard of living. Over 2/3 of the working population in Jamaica has no formal training. And you look at the unemployed persons, right? And there's a similar story, right? More than 50% of them have no formal training whatsoever. So they're not even prepared to work. So in other words, even if we were to get a significant amount of investment in this country, and we have had it, and you know, I'll go to that in a different point. Even if we were to get a significant amount of investment, these persons are just not employable. So they will forever be in poverty. Look at agriculture, a significant amount of persons who are considered poor. They are in agricultural communities, or they work in agriculture. So the value added in agriculture also needs to be improved. And that's where you start to speak about linkages with agriculture and tourism and so on and so forth. Right? But the main point is, right, that people need to be given an opportunity to earn a decent living. And that for me comes from education and training. We need a Marshall Plan in Jamaica for education and training. Many Jamaicans leave here and go abroad and make it. They go abroad, they go to the little evening schools, they attend little training things, you know, they work and they work themselves up. Right? You can't do that in Jamaica. We don't have the kind of economy to facilitate that. People respond to incentive. If there was a way for people to become an accountant, if a ghetto youth, you know, he got up this morning and he could clearly see a way for him to become a successful accountant,
he would go for it.
He would go for it.
But some of them
I honestly believe that.